एक्चुअल मेरे तो आँख में प्रॉब्लम था, इसलिए मैं डॉक्टर के पास गया तो डॉक्टर ने बोला कि आपका आँख चला गया करके।
तमिल आता है तेरे को?
तुम्हें थोड़ा आता है?
थोड़ा आता है क्या? ठीक है, थोड़ा
டாக்டர் கிட்ட போனான்னு சொன்னா ஒரு பார்வை போயிடுச்சுன்னாரு. அது போன உடனே கேட்டேன் என்னாச்சு, எப்போ என்ன பண்ணலான்னா இன்னொருத்தர் டாக்டர் காமிச்சு விட்டாரு. சனிக்கு போனது திங்கங்க அங்கே போங்கன்னாரு. என்னங்க உடனே போயிடுச்சுன்றீங்க, இப்போ திங்கங்க அங்கே போக சொல்றீங்கன்னா. அப்புறம் அங்கே போயிட்டு பேசினாங்க. அவர் சொன்னார் இன்னும் பெரிய ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை, கொஞ்சம் தான் ப்ராப்ளம். அப்படி பார்த்தா பெரிய ப்ராப்ளம், அப்படி பார்த்தா கொஞ்சம் தான் ப்ராப்ளம்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்புறம் லெஜர் அடி பண்ணிது வரும் நல்லா கொழுப்பி விட்டாரு. கொழுப்பிட்டு மரம் திருப்பி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டாரு. ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண உடனே ஒரு 15,000 20,000 டக்குன்னு பில் அடிச்சிட்டாரு. அடிச்சுட்டு அப்புறம் பார்வை சரியாயிடுனாரு. சரியாகல சார். அப்புறம் 15 days அப்புறம் சரியாயிடுனாரு. திருப்பி இப்போ ஒரு 15 days அப்புறம் போனாக்கா திருப்பி இன்னொரு ஒரு மாதம் ஆகும் அப்படின்னாரு. அந்த அப்புறம் நாங்களை விட்டு வந்துட்டேன். இதெல்லாம் சும்மா ஃப்ராட் மாதிரின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த அப்புறம் அங்கே கிட்ட வந்தோடனே
what diagnosis? I asked him whether you had some accident or some loss in the business. The loss and the business or accident makes these nerves which goes to the eye shrinks. This is the diagnosis. So doctor was seeing only the eye, only tube light. I saw the switch and corrected the switch, and he is here, healthy, more than Tamil. His experience, not about him, about his wife.
In the year 2007,
Tamil में बोल रहे हैं.
2007 start आयी vomiting, wife continuously for 4 months.
थोड़ा जोर से. Are you able to hear? No. Yes.
For 4 months, she started vomiting continuously for 4 months.
Vomiting blood, na? Vomiting what? Vomiting blood. That is important. Vomiting is not important. Tell. What happens, when we get cured, our memory also is deleted. That is what the problem.
என்ன சாப்பிட்டாலும் வாமிட்டிங் வரும். தண்ணி சாப்பிட்டா, பால் சாப்பிட்டா, எது சாப்பிட்டாலும் வாமிட்டிங் வரும். அதோட நிறைய ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்தது. அது முன்னே கான்ஸ்டிபேஷன், ஆஸ்துமா, நிறைய ஃபுட் பாய்சனிங் அப்பப்போ அடிக்கடி ஆகும். அப்புறமா அங்கிள் கிட்ட வந்தோம், வெறும் வாமிட்டிங் தான் வந்தோம். அவர் பார்த்து டயக்னோஸ் பண்ணி ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாரு.
No, I sent him. I am not seeing. It will take 3 weeks for you to come to me. Then he started weeping. Then I took pity, and then I said what? So sick, unless sequence, nothing can happen.
Without appointment, அங்கிள் ஜெய் பார்த்தாரு. பார்த்து அப்புறமா இது சாப்பிடணும், இது சாப்பிடக்கூடாது எல்லாம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணார் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட்டு. அப்புறமா கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக போக தான் தெரிஞ்சது. ஆஸ்துமா, கான்ஸ்டிபேஷன் எல்லாமே ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக ஸ்டாப் ஆகிடுச்சு. அது அங்கிட்ட கூட சொல்ல இன்னும் தானாக ஸ்டாப் ஆகிடுச்சு. அப்போ தான் புரிஞ்சது இது ட்ரீட்மெண்ட்டு வியாதிக்கு இல்லை, டோட்டல் பாடிக்கு. அவர் சொன்ன மாதிரி பண்ணால் ஒன்றும் வியாதியும் வராது. இப்போது 8 years ஆகிடுச்சு. we are happy.
See, the bleeding on account of balm, that is the point. And remedy for that was what, badam soaked and kalkand, ghee, yes. The remedy I gave him, first thing I forgot. I gave him ghee and sugar. That is what, because acid, anti-alkali. This what, and immediately within, and in the meantime, I think last year she fell in coma, unconscious. She did not come to me. She studied the science so much, she never telephoned me. She understood when plastic was burning. We gerotherapy people cannot accept any smell, even perfume. Perfume means all gerotherapy people fume at perfume. Why? It goes and reduces the oxygen of the brain. The brain needs 80% of the oxygen of the body, and the perfume stops the oxygen, and we are accustomed to slowly what happens, perfume, the body is adjusting. First it is homeostasis, then it adjusts, and then you collapse. Because in gutter you put anything, gutter you will not know. In gutter you put some kachra, it will not know. But if you put kachra in new thing, then you will know. So this is, now I think my friend is there who was in Grimm's Road Hospital. I cannot name the hospital, right? From there, kaisa aaya tu? तेरा बच्चा बिगिनर है, IT तेरा कोई एक्सपीरियंस है? IT, you have some experience. Is IT and is small boy, but fat income from Grimms Road Hospital.
Jai Prakriti, that means hail nature. We worship nature only.
Lecture nahi, experience. Lecture I am there, others you become my
Today is my 9th anniversary in zero therapy.
Oh,
Exactly
physiotherapy anniversary.
10 April 2006, I came in contact with Uncle Ji. April 6, 2006, I ran out of hospital, well-known hospital in Punnamalai High Road. I was admitted there because I used to get jaundice very frequently. And every blood test reports, they are normal. No symptom of jaundice in blood reports. Then doctor tell me that it is because of some problem in your body, you have to make some test. So he told me just admit in the hospital, they will make test, they will cure the problem and all. So I admitted in the hospital, they told me that some shrinkage is there from my gallbladder, and I admitted under the gastroenterologist. But there in hospital, one surgeon used to come daily to my room. There is no treatment in the world without surgery for your disease. So I was afraid, then I said, I came here, I am not prepared for surgery, you just leave me, I will come back. In my discharge report, they wrote that on your risk, on your responsibility, we are discharging you, not our responsibility.
As if you would have died, you would have taken responsibility. Huh? Kya hospital hai? The point is, what is the treatment here? The fear became the treatment. Because of fear of operation, he came to me. So fear
Yes.
itself acts as a treatment many times.
Definitely. And it is 9 year almost today, 9 anniversary, my problem was vanished, and with that many problems were vanished, and I am happy with this. Thank you.
I think better we have some interaction, because you listen. I would like to listen to you, no?
What do we do?
Yes,
We are normal people.
correct.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Well, in normal day-to-day life, what are the principles we have to follow? We have to be vegetarian. We have to avoid garlic, onion.
that's okay. First principle is, what matters to the body is matter that goes inside the body. Zero therapy, first principle. What matters for the body is matter that goes inside the body is first principle. What matter should not go, we are written in the side. Number one. Right? What we should do is what we should not do. What we should not do means we don't have to believe idiots. We have to believe yourself. Don't listen to whipping chan. Listen to your body. And your body will give symptoms. What exactly has gone wrong? And all that you follow, nothing is going to happen. No disease will come. While talking, anybody can meaning of healthy? Now you said healthy. You know what is healthy? Automatic health. But body has got healed, die means that your body has got. So why should you come to me and this you which you can? Healthy means healthy business. Healthy does not mean health. Healthy never means health. Healthy business. Healthy means if business collapses, it has got capacity to improve automatically is healthy business. Body, something goes wrong, takes care, it is healthy health. So health is no such thing. Automatically you just follow the symptoms. Today urine is color, just see the color of urine. Toilet, how the toilet comes, toilet time taken, and if you become veg, the toilet time is reduced, and that is the costliest commodity in the world. And you get benefit. You become veg, your toilet time is guaranteed reduced. That one, and you have to have bit of flexibility. Breathe. While you are talking, whatever it is, breathe, inhale, exhale. That 50% your problem is gone if you are not doing mistake. Only when you do a mistake, you have to suffer. See, God also suffers. So your karma is wrong. What will be? You do wrong action and then you have to suffer. When you talk action, I have got some interesting points about the doctor. When the patient goes, doctor say, reaction ho gaya. Is reaction a disease? And the patient is very happy, मेरे को reaction हो गया. अरे reaction हो kind of wrong action by you. Reaction and you are very happy. Uncle, doctor बोला reaction हो गया. This is all language, not disease, made by the medical to just psychologically fool you. Okay, now diagnosed हो गया. Now you diagnosed. Now, next, they'll say, if they are not able to cure, hereditary is the very word they use, hereditary. Right? Yeah, my God, Adam, Eve, or Adi Bhagwan never had specs. So why I am having specs here? How can be hereditary? See, hereditary is word, how it came. Every hair is a different. From the hair you can give the character. Why? A particular family eats that type of food, so that type of thing will happen your disease. If you go to US and leave your family, eat something, there is no end. Hereditary is on account of one particular type of food you eat, then hereditary. And you won't know, it's a hereditary disease, you are happy. Now, reaction हो गया, hereditary हो गया, allergy. Uncle allergy. Hey, what is allergy? When body is not able to take that particular item, it sends you out through the skin, you say allergy. Reaction, infection. When he is not able to diagnose, infection हो गया. All these are not disease and the patient is very happy, diagnosed हो गया. See, all these are just to fool the public. Not a disease and you are very happy. Morning when you get up, first thing when you morning you get up now, do like this and maybe little high, so blood flows like this, blood goes down. ऐसे पकड़ नहीं रहा. See, like this you can do morning. And Indians after supper, you know what we do, and then put it all that. Any traditional thing you follow, you will not fall sick. Any tradition of that place. For Rajasthan, one tradition. For Tamil Nadu, there will be one tradition. West, there will be one tradition. Tradition means with the nature. If we are with the nature, our slogan, simple, beautiful slogan. You live like animals, don't behave like animals. But you be with the nature. Animals don't have hospital. They don't have doctors, yet they are happy. And we are not happy. Because every time we don't want to do anything, we want doctor to take fees and you cure. Many times what happens, you know, half of the income goes for family, other half goes for the doctor's family. Every day it happens only. So basically the blood circulation. You can even, I'll show you how to see blood circulation. When you get up, you know, when you get up, best thing is, see, blood circulation. Not much. Don't do exercise. Only just, otherwise muscles get tired and it will start releasing one chemical. Do like this, sit down this way. See, basically the pressure has to, like this. Then you sit like this. You can sit like this after eating. After eating, you know, just sit down like this. Any position, but don't do exercise. Jogging and walking at a brisk rate is harmful for health. You know why? Now I'll tell you the reason. See, morning, you know, they run. What they do? Right? Now your tongue is open. You are not breathing through the nose. What is life, you know? What is age? Age is number of breath. Right? Now you are breathing through the mouth. The breath is reduced, your age is reduced. Simple. Just walk for the walking sake, see the board, Southern Railway, next station. That way you can walk. But you don't do any exercise. Blood circulation, and ladies, they can, in the kitchen, they can just like this walk. There's lot but no exercise, just like that slowly. When you take item, take like this. When you bend, don't bend like this. See, 90% of ladies or anybody never bend like this. What you do is keep like this way, not this way. A baron in a star hotel, he never takes the cup like this. See, he takes like this. So there is no pressure, and he goes like this. That baron knows better than us basic physics. See, he just opens the door like this. He doesn't push the door like this. We have to watch every action. We bought some grapes in the house. Everybody ate. I did not like. Then one day, my daughter-in-law telling, Papa, the rat took the grape, he ran away. You are all idiot, rat knows there is a chemical, he did not eat. See, the rat did not eat that grapes and we are all eating. I had one dog, German Shepherd, and all my house people were eating rasgulla. And our dog, we feed only in rasgulla, those days. And I gave him rasgulla, he did not eat. I said, you people don't know anything here. You are eating rubbish. I gave another dabba, rasgulla. He ate. This was about to get stale and dog could sense and we human beings were eating. See, we must learn from plants and dogs or animals. Always learn from animals and plants and dogs. There was experience, yeah, how to live, always oxygen, small bit of exercise, and our Indians' way of prayer is really good. Folding hand. Why? The energy should not go to the universe, so we just close the energy and we just sit Padmasana. So the body is not earth. See, otherwise the body will get earth. So all scientific reason for tradition. We just Padmasana and always cotton, woolen, silk. We are all brought up in polyester. So that is the worst thing for skin. Cotton, silk, wool according to the temperature of the place. Eat often. Don't overeat at a time. Our body nowadays theory change. Small quantity often. Semi-liquid is must. If you are eating after a long time, don't eat just. Take a soup, semi-liquid. Soup must have small cream, otherwise full acid, right? Then the gas goes down. You put the food. Again it will stay here. Then again slowly, semi-liquid simultaneously. That way it will help you. And by chance, tight, 3/4 of tea, quarter normal water. You add that. It really helps, gas passing. If the gas is not passing, that means your silencer is not working. It has to pass. Otherwise, doctor, your gas has to pass. Because nowadays food is not proper. Food is everything. When it waste. Tea, water. We are that much professional in our house for tea, Winter, I tell my wife, 3/4 hot water, 1/4 milk. We never boil the tea. Tea is harmful when it is boiled at 100-degree temperature. It releases a chemical which is harmful for body. So tea should never be boiled. 100-degree water, pour that tea. Winter, I tell my wife, 3/4 hot water, 1/4 milk. Then the winter, slowly, said half water, half milk. See how professional we are. Now summer, I tell my wife, quarter water, 3/4 milk. See that much we are, taking care of the temperature. If you are vomiting, sometimes what will happen, if the stomach is stomach is 3 types, below, here, here. This is gas. This is wrong combination. This is urine connected. What you can do is, small kerchief, soak it in water in summer only. Put it here. So what happens, the heat comes here. And vomiting or gas passes, you can eat. Just simple, hot and cold. Body is hot, put under the navel here. And it helps you, it really helps you. Even 102 fever in the summer. But fever in account of cold, it will not vanish. Fever on account of heat, it will vanish. Fever. So that way you can slowly. Would you like to hear another good experience? Huh? Ankit, you are very smart in it. Now looking at him, can anybody say he has got 2 years child? By his look. This is because Marwadis are taken care of the parents, the joint family. So he has no worry. Otherwise, no worry, the look is like this, no tension. Huh? He is doing business, his wife, children, all father-in-law, mother-in-law, they take care. So he is looking so smart. His experience will be very interesting from the college days. Yes. Before marriage, after marriage.
Good afternoon. My name is Ankit. I did my engineering in M&M Engineering College, and during my college days I had this migraine. During the summer season I just used to fall down during my classes or somewhere. So I went to doctor in Egmore, and he diagnosed that you have a migraine. We will have a CT scan done. So in the CT scan we might come to know whether it is a tumor or what. So in the CT scan, they couldn't find very easily, so they did an MRI scan. During that time, I was not associated with Vipin uncle, so he did an MRI scan. In MRI scan, they said that there is a nerves which is shrinked, and there's no blood supply, proper blood supply in that. So that is the reason you're falling again and again. So I asked him, okay, so what is the solution for this? He said, okay, let's see what we can do. So he gave me a medicine. So I took that medicine, and I was feeling very sleepy during my classes. So I was caught quite often by my teachers, and I was used to sent outside the class for that. So the same day I went to the doctor again and said that, what have you given me? It's a sleeping pill, and I am getting thrown out of my classes for that. So what should I do? So he said, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll give you a letter which will state that to whomsoever it may concern, Ankit is my patient and is suffering from migraine, and this pill is a must for him. So if he sleeps in the class, please allow him. So I was carrying that as a certificate in my pocket, and I was just going here and there. So even if I used to bunk my classes, I would just show that. And but the pain was still there, and this was just a temporary solution. And then I came to Vipin uncle on the first day. My mom took me. I was just wondering, there is a medical science of such a big history. There's so many big doctors, and what this person will do. So I just gone without any interest with my mom to him. Immediately, I don't know, there is some strange power with him. Immediately could send me and said that there's nothing, you please go from here. I'm not going to see you anything. So I just came outside and I scolded my mom, see, this guy cannot do anything, he's just telling me. Then my mom somehow convinced me, okay, no Ankit, I know this guy has some faith, you please come along with me once again. And she convinced me totally. And so with full faith I went. So when the second time when I met him, he said me, see, the first time you had come without interest. That's the reason I have thrown you outside. Now you have come with interest, I know, so I'm taking you inside. So he gave me the treatment and was perfectly fit and fine. Now coming back to the doctor, I asked him the solution. Now I have a migraine, what is the solution for that? Now he thought is that, now this guy is bugging me again and again. What should I do? I'll make him sleep so that he will not torture me anymore. When I come back to Vipin uncle and he gave me proper treatment, it was absolutely fine. So it's been...
What is migraine, you know? Medical science cannot cure migraine. It is only hot and cold in the body. So what they do, either they increase the heat or cold. So migraine can never be, it is half this way, half that way, means your headache is half this side means hot and cold. There is no solution except normal diet. That's it.
It's been 5 years since I've got married. I am 30 years of now, and I have a 2-year child. My wife, during her 8th month pregnancy, she hasn't taken any medicines, nor folic acid, nor anything. We just used to consult the doctor routine, and I was in constant touch with uncle. And my baby has not taken any vaccination whatsoever, polio, measles, hepatitis, nothing. Nothing. And he is hale and healthy. And I mean, I should be thanking Vipin uncle for that. And upon that, he is so smart that if
Everybody is saying it's smart only, but
he is so smart because he's a physiotherapy child. Whenever he has some gas problem or whenever he is trying to eat something, is not going inside. So normally what we do as an elder, we used to just tap our chest. And this Vipin uncle has told us long back that we should do this. He has never, he is very small, he doesn't know all these things. But I don't know, out of zero therapy power, whenever my wife is trying to feed her something over, no, he used to do like this, oh. So I'm just thinking like from where things are getting related. And last Sunday we had gone to a friend's birthday party, and all the childs, my friend, children's, everybody were running towards the cake to have it. And he was sitting there and saying, no. He's not able to talk much. He's just 2 years old, so he's saying no. And he was running towards the sweets, the ghee items and all what. So that way, I'm very thankful to him.
are you, the screw he ate?
Yeah. Just a couple of days back, he gulped down a screw. And he was playing metal screw, a small one. He just gulped it. And at night, 9 o'clock, I got a call from my wife. I was in a meeting, so she called me and said that, no, our son has accidentally gulped down a screw. What should we do? So even I was in a bit hurry, so she said, you please come away right away. So I thought he must be sleeping, he must be crying. As soon as I opened the door, he's shouting, Papa, Papa, Papa. And I said, what has happened to him? He's absolutely fine. No, my wife was crying at one side. She's saying, I don't know what to do. My uncle also was there upstairs with me. So immediately we called uncle. He said, nothing to worry. Just give him a banana. And he will be ripe banana, not banana, ripe banana. And he will be fine. So he was not having it all of a sudden. We just took him downstairs and have it. And I don't know. My uncle said that screw will come outside during his stools. And it's been like 4 days. There is nothing. There is no mark of screw. I don't even know that even if you have gulped a screw or not, and even if you have gulped, where it has gone, we don't know. So like this is a very strange one. Either way, yesterday I had met a friend of mine who happens to be a doctor. So he was there in the meeting. So he asked me, what happened about the screw? Did you consult the doctor? I said, no, I haven't gone to doctor. He said, you're a fool. If you don't go to doctor, he might have some septic problem. You should get an injury done or something like that. So I happened to meet him in that birthday party. And when he saw him, he said, you're lying. This child didn't have any screw for sure. I said, for your information, he had the screw and he is absolutely fine. Thank you.
One day, small child, 4 annas, those days, 4 annas coin. He ate 4 annas coin. Common sense, uncommon common sense. And the telephone, my house. 4 annas coin that mother got. Khali uncle 4 anna coin. You know what I told? The child was very small. Put the leg, hit back, and the coin came out. Yes. Legs like cat. It togo upside down or nikal gaya. And this screw, my dog ate that ceramic ball. So what we did, the socks and the plantain he ate, and that ball came out. Tarku's experience.
Jai Prakati, I'm Jaswant, and in another 3 months it's going to be 2 years since I joined geotherapy. So let me very quickly tell you how it all started. So I was just 3 months married when my wife, she had terrible backache. It was such an excruciating pain for her that she could not sleep for the whole night, right? And she could not turn left, right? She just had to sit straight, and even a little movement would give her so much of pain. So she had been having that pain for like 2.5, 3 years. And she had told me during the engagement that she has this sort of problem, but I didn't take it seriously. But the night when I saw her going through the pain, I was disturbed that night because it wasn't an ordinary pain. And after having heard her that she had already been to so many other doctors taking, trying Ayurvedic, allopathy, the different form of massage, all that. One thing was very clear to me was that this is something that, only with one who can understand the root cause of the problem should be able to help. And I was awake with her the whole night, and then the very next morning, both my aunties, they had been following geotherapy for 5-6 years, but I wasn't into it, and that's how it started. So we both went to Uncle Ji. The moment he saw us, he just looked at my wife for 1 second, and he said that, there's nothing wrong. You guys can go back home. She's all right. It's just that, something else. But he did not tell us. He said that please don't come to me. Obviously, I'm in non-geotherapy, right? So again, next day, I went to Uncle Ji hoping that, he would probably help us out. He didn't. And third day, I did not take my wife along. I went all by myself. He told me very clearly that please don't come because I feel embarrassed in sending you back home without helping you guys. I was like done. I said okay. He has said that very clearly, right? So fourth day somehow, I don't know. Third day he told me that you better take her to some doctor else she will die. I said anyway she's going to die. Right? So fourth day he told me clearly that the first 3 days he did not see her was because that she had come to Uncle Ji only with one intention of getting treated. She wasn't interested in therapy, in following this lifestyle. So Uncle Ji, he does not look at actions or reaction. One of the most important thing he pays attention to is the intention. The main reason what is causing you to act or react, right? So he told that, see, it's very simple. He mentioned certain things that we were supposed to eat. And in 3 days, she was all fine. He asked her to eat like gajar ka halwa and badam ka halwa, those 3-4 things, and then I don't know what you call lapsi. Some sort of traditional Marwadi sweet, right? So in 3 or 4 days, she was totally all right. Now, after that, after 2 months, we went to, it was a casual visit to Uncle Ji to see him. Just by looking at her, he said that she has gained 6 kgs. Now, before 3 years, she was prescribed all those supplementary nutritional powders to gain weight. And whenever she would stop it, she would lose the weight again. But now, in 2 months, she gains the much needed 6 kgs. And a month after that, she again gained 3 kgs. Now, she had been to doctors in most part of Karnataka. They were not able to help her gain weight. But here in 3 months, 6 kgs, that was much needed. Now, all that happened fine. Now, in 2 years, right, we haven't seen any doctor. We are living a worry-free life. We are not worried. And now, if at all, at any time, if it comes, the pain, she knows that it will be gone in 2 days, and she knows what she has to do.
Moral of the story is, he is very essential for body. Bas. Gajar halwa, badam halwa, all halwa is very essential. And my dear friend, ghee is not a cholesterol if it is deep fry. Ghee is a cholesterol, if at all, only when you take raw. Deep fry ghee is not a cholesterol at all. And now medical science in US says what we are telling. Any amount of cholesterol you can eat with food, there is no limit. The latest research of medical in US, any amount of cholesterol you eat along with the food, it is not a cholesterol. There is no limit. I think we'll just, otherwise we'll be only talking here, khatam karo. We'll just close. Or any doubt? One thing, Vipinjan is available for diagnosis if you want, or any time after you go through the site, I can diagnose and give you, but no treatment. If that is the case, we are always available because we want to spread this message to the world. Without doctor, you can get cured. We want to spread, but nobody is going to take. From our part, we are available. Any lecture, any diagnosis, provided you go through the site, Because every time this is a science which takes 10 years to explain and 10 days for them to follow. They follow and they're all right. But for me to explain, it takes, because you'll ask all the time, why this, that, cholesterol, so much. So to know, first you should know every other thing is not correct. Once you think the last, then it gets cured within 10 days, within 5 days. Once you're sure that there is everything gone case. Any other doubt, or we just close? Madam? Zero therapy, if you, even if you go to Google and say Vipin Chan, it will show you. Vipin Chan itself, say who is Vipin Chan, it will take you. Our site covers 1,000 hours of video lectures, but in Hindi. Basically, you go through the must-watch video. There is one must-watch. Press conference, 2008, testimonial. If you see these three, that is good enough. Do nots. Do nots also you have to follow what you don't have to eat, and must-watch videos. These two are very, then you can, I can talk to you. Bolo. Yes, I know a friend of mine, a Marwadi Jain, and his German guest came and he told me that we'll offer him wine. I said, you are idiot. The traditional food you give, guest, and we had one Rotary guest from which country? Sweden. And I told him he is going to eat what we offer. Why should you offer what guest wants? That means you are making idiocy of our guest will say meat. How can I offer? And that my Sweden friend, angry. Then he is not your guest. Then he is only hotel wala. Why should he be a guest? Arey yaar, you give, Moraji Desai lost his prime minister because of this. That guest came and he said, no, Raj Bhavan will offer what governor's food is. That way he lost. But principle remained. We closed one Rotary Club. We started Rotary, no smoke, no drink, no alcohol, nothing. And then, there was nobody to become a member. So what happened? Then my friend said, hey, don't close, man. I said, we close, but this principle will survive. We close because of this principle survives, no? So this is what your guest will appreciate, that personal pain. The hospitality is not in food. Guest doesn't come for food. How you make him comfortable. Hospitality is my main subject, not zero therapy. So much we take into account whether hand will come here, whether the table should rest here, whether the flower will have to come 4 feet, 5 feet and 4 inches, nose, that much professional hospitality. I'm in my hobby, hospitality. No guest will say, I'll come again. You have to treat him, not feed him. Say, such doubts, acha hai na? Interesting doubts, so that I can also learn from you. Our basic law, zero therapy law. Every action is reaction, that all you are studying. Our law is much better than that law. Every intention has a reaction. No need to talk. Every intention has a reaction. You think there's a reaction in the universe. Just you think there's a reaction. There's no need for action. That Western people only action only. We are all intention. And there is no equivalent word of bhavana in English. One more thing I tell you. English is the only language which say I to be written in capital. Which language? I to be written in capital, no? In all Indian language, there's no capital for I. You got the point? No, I think you are not understood. That means you have so much egoism when you say I, you have to write capital. See, that much egoism in the West people. I means capital, what? Why don't you write normal, yaar? See, that all pamphlet. See, ours is not an organization. Vipin Char is the only person which is zero therapy, and I'm no more, zero therapy will close. So all leaflet, what use? You just go to site, no, everything is there, no? Site में सब कुछ है. आपको क्या doubt है? You want to learn? Then you don't need a leaflet, because if you think diabetes is a disease, our site first says diabetic and BP are not disease, mind related, not body related. How can I treat you? It's not body related. 200 diabetics? No, even 600 doesn't matter. My friends are 600, they're walking, talking, and doctor only is getting afraid. He's happy. Are, how you are 600? 600, 500. Nothing happens. Nee, see what I'll tell you. The catch in diabetic is, you have been all taught that you will lose eye, you will lose kidney. An alternative medicine chairman came to me. Today also he is doing. He worked with Abdul Kalam. He got an appointment just to talk to me. Not for, then he came. Most dreaded disease, he said, is diabetic. He told me, I don't care. I said, you are a fool. I never bother about who he is. I said, you are a fool. How do you say? He got wild. You tell me how many people died in the world of diabetics who have not taken medicine. How many people lost their eye and kidney who were diabetic but not taken, not even one record they have got. When nobody died and nobody lost his eye, nobody lost his kidney without taking medicine, what disease? You can understand what disease is. When you see, disease starts only when somebody suffers. When nobody died, nobody's eye lost, having not taken a medicine. Having taken a medicine, only this happens. This is a reaction. And now the medical science is so clever, they don't accept. Medical science is accepted. It is a lifestyle disease. It is not a disease by World Health Organization. It is not a disease. It is a lifestyle. So you have to find out what the problem is. Medical science doesn't accept lifestyle disease. What lifestyle disease? Other disease, Basic thing, when body sugar is less. See, when you are stressed, what is diabetes, I'll tell you. No doctor will tell you. There are two types of sugar. For a vegetarian body, sugar is stored in the whole body. When you are under stress, the brain releases sugar required for the body. That's why they are asking you to be on the fast. So that brain starts doing, that time they test. Fasting they test, it will come when body is recovering. And which doctor will tell you all that? Because he doesn't know. Doctor is never wrong. Whatever they have stated in the world is not correct. 2 + 2, 4. All the doctors say 4 only. Which doctor is taught what is diabetes? They are not taught, no. And I tell you, looking at your body, there is absolutely nothing in the body except in the brain that you are diabetic. There's just nothing. Yes, now the research is if you take insulin, your liver is going to be in trouble. That is the research. What can I do? Why do you want to take insulin? Yeah, then what can I do? Then you go to doctor. See, क्या होता है? I told you, doctors are not wrong. Whatever they stated is not correct. One day, 2 days, you try what happens. But no, don't put me in problem. I don't tell you to stop because I don't know your other. I can look at, see, one thing. Now, previously this was not, growing. After tablet, this is growing. Right? So, means body is getting into problem. I look at your, there is no problem still. I can only diagnose, but I never tell you to stop medicine. Because you want medicine, go to medicine. I can tell you what disease is. Compared to so many people, your hemoglobin still is good. See, when you, I am telling you without checking now. You have checked up, I am telling you your hemoglobin is still good. Why should you bother? See? But only we are bothered about disease which is not there. See, I'm so much from distance, I can tell you. And what happens when the period stop, menopause, then you may have a problem psychologically. And that time sugar will be released more. And the periods are not proper, that also problem. But that is, and first time when you went to doctor, how many years back? 4.5 years back? Now why did you go? 15 years you have been taking tablet, this area will get into problems, sure and sure. Because body cannot throw 4 days back or 10 days back. You know, Times of India, the medicine for diabetic is more dangerous than diabetes. What else? That means they also know it is dangerous. Then the disease itself. Front heading. Such doubts, I am very happy so that at least clears the doubt of the other people. What I told you, how many people suffered from kidney without taking medicine? I asked that doctor. Only after medicine the kidney fails, no? Because there is no data at all. I asked him, there is no data at all. He says there is no data. Then there is no data, why? That person worked with Abdul Kalam, DRDO. And I told him, see, all these are, we are forgetting the sequence. What happens? We forget sequence. We start from kidney. But back we don't remember, no? When did it happen? After 7 years of tablet, this will not function. It will take 7 years for kidney to get spoiled. Before that, nothing is going to happen. Whole life thyroid bomb, because medical has no cure for thyroid. So they say whole life low. For knowing any disease, we don't treat the installment, no. We don't treat the disease. We treat the body and disease vanishes. This is the science. See, our body, we treat. Hey, thyroid wala na, tere bibi thyroid tha na re? Bharat, your wife was a thyroid troubling, no? See, don't go by name of the disease are created by medical science. Sugar chhodna yaar, kya wajan deno. See, first getting cured for a disease, you must know what disease is. Right? And I tell you, 90% of the disease, thyroid, are only for ladies, not for gents. Ladies only? Correct. No, I tell you what, see, you never told me. You said thyroid, what that? No, but I am telling you it's for lady only and you are not asking, your doubt for ladies. Thyroid means your periods are not 28 days, that is thyroid, and medical science will say that only. When your periods are not all right, a chemical released by the gland to make it all right, that is known as disease. So you have to understand the disease. If the periods are excess flow or less, not in time, the gland takes over, and the taking over as a remedy is known as a disease by medical science. You never told me, I said ladies problem. Because I learned more, because we have got more ladies, because they believe in faith. Gents do not believe in faith, that's why zero therapy has more ladies. Because truth they only believe. Ladies believe more in truth, gents don't believe in truth, that's why.
So I have worked for 6 years in US. So when I was in US, my wife had a hair falling problem, and so we went to a doctor and we asked him like, what is the problem? After a few tests, they said she has thyroid. She said the doctor said that she has thyroid, and she has to take the one medicine throughout the life. So like I was like, you know, we eat everything properly. Where was the mistake? I asked the doctor, what did she do wrong? You tell me. So we will stop that, and she should be okay. Then she said no, she has to take medicine for throughout the life. Then I asked her, if she takes medicine slowly, what will happen finally? Because now she has thyroid. Later on, what will happen? Then she said, after a lot of years, she may get a problem of thyroid, then we will remove it. It didn't make much sense to me, but then you know that was what doctor said. So she started taking medicine daily. Then when I came to India, I came to know about zero therapy. And when we went to uncle, then he asked like, what was the problem? Why did you go to the doctor? Then he said, we said that no, she had hair falling problem. Okay, then he asked her to eat few things and stop the medicine. So we did that, and she didn't have that problem. The another reason why he said that her hair was falling was that she was in stress. My wife is very used to mixing with people and having a lot of friends. So after going to US, she didn't have many friends. Americans don't mix very easily, and even if they mix at the most high, they won't mix you well with you. So that was the reason why she was having problem, and she started taking medicine. But after coming here, now it is about 10 years. She's not taking any medicine, and she's not having hair falling problem. See, we forgot why she was taking medicine. First thing uncle asked was, why did you go to doctor? He said that her hair was falling, and that stopped. There was no reason for us to go to the doctor again and find out if she has thyroid or not. And thyroid is a gland, and after following zero therapy, we understand that glands are more important than other organs, and they release hormones to keep your body in balance. So he stopped taking medicine, which doctor prescribed for taking throughout the life.
Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you very much, sir. What I should have told in the beginning, I have forgotten, so let me tell you now. How I came to know of Mr. Vipin. Today is the first time I am meeting him in person. Around 2 years back, we were having a lot of, 2 years back, we were having a lot of failures of roller bearings. So it was a very hot topic. So every punctuality meeting we used to discuss this. Why roller bearings are failing and how to prevent it, how to find out any incipient failure and stop it. It's basically a problem of thermal energy, how to find it, how to find the temperature is going up and when to find it and things like that. Mr. Narayanan was AGM at the time. He used to take a lot of interest. I was one of his chelas. I know him for a very long time. So then we were discussing this. Then he asked me suddenly, do you know who is the expert in Madras on thermal? He said, sir, I don't know, sir. He said, Mr. Vipin Chand is there. You ask him, he will come out with a solution. Then I said, fine. So I wrote down the number. Then after 2 minutes, he said, you go and meet him. He will look at you and diagnose you completely in 1 minute. He was taken aback. He said, sir, how is it possible, sir? Because I know him pretty closely. No, he is a very great person on vegetarianism. He will take a look at you and in 1 minute's time he will. So then my interest became more from what is called the roller bearing to the to the health point of view. Then I went through his sites and all, the video. Anyway, I have never met him. I have never gone to his, I would try to meet him also. Then of course, I came to know of his brother later on, that too on a railway cost only. I've always been wanting to have him here because, as he said, what he gives uncommon common sense, which is very uncommon to us. So it is not very easy for us to immediately digest it. At the same time, the kind of evidences what is there to support his theory, that I said, his deed is more than the inaction is more than the speech. So that is something which is irrefutable. The body of evidence what is available is irrefutable and it is very, very heavy. So that is why I said that all the people in railway should have the benefit of, getting exposed to this. So one day somebody, some time in need, it will ignite a spark and it will help you. That was the whole purpose for which we invited him to be with us today, and he was gracefully accepted. His brother and son, along with all the volunteers, they came and they were with us. Mr. Balaji, we have invited him as a special guest. Mr. Balaji, our Deputy COM. Balaji, please come here.
Good afternoon, dear friends. I am Balaji Arun Kumar, Deputy COM. Actually, in fact, not exactly me. My son was having a problem in eye. He was diagnosed with astigmatism in 2005 when we were in Bilaspur. And after that, he started wearing spectacles. His power slowly rose. It was about minus 4.5. Then we were worried. So it was increasing year by year. Then we didn't know what to do. Then when I was in Trichy in 2007, November 8, then we came to know about Uncle Ji. That time then every Monday we used to come and attend his lecture at Chennai from Trichy every Monday. Consequently 4 weeks he attended lecture. Then he admitted us saying that okay, he will see my son. Then he diagnosis, we gave all the medical records to him, right from his birth, what are the medicines given, what are the, then he told that because of one wrong medicine which he took for his fever, maybe about 8 months or 9 months, has caused injury to his eye. And he's having astigmatism, nothing to worry. He told us immediately to remove the spectacles. That day itself he removed his spectacle to minus 4.5. Then he just told normal food only. He just, whatever the food we take, he just emphasized on some food items which you have to take, and we told earlier we were taking non-vegetarian. From that day 2008, June or July, you don't remember the date, June or July we stopped taking non-vegetarian. I'm sure that Gopal and Chauhan all know that because we are all together at Trichy. Then we stopped taking non-vegetarian, then we converted into pure vegetarian. And that made a great difference. And after that, for 2008 onwards to 2015, we are pure vegetarian, and my son doesn't take, in fact, I breach zero vegetarian more frequently because we do go out for further things, but he doesn't take any onion, no lasun, he doesn't take ice cream, chocolates, and now he's not wearing spectacles, and now he's in DAV where they frequently conduct that medical examination. And doctors found that doesn't have any problem in the eye, his eyesight is perfect. And even though we last year or year before last year we had doubt he may be having a -1 or something, but last 7 years he is perfectly perfect. He is perfect. He is reads without spectacles. From -4.5 to a person now he is not using spectacles, a great thing. Until now we are following, even though I am not following very strictly. My wife and son, they follow very, very strictly in the sense, I do take onions when I go out, but they don't take onions, or they don't take even ginger. We don't take ginger also. Then whatever the not list is there, that my wife and son follow very strictly, and thanks to Angalji, we are following it till date. And apart from that, we should not take even curd. Our uncle is saying now no is permitted curd, but my wife, they don't take curd, and they don't take what I call fermented item, except dosa, which is they have to put on both the sides. Dosa. Otherwise, we don't take other things. Even dosa also, they should see what you usually choose to make it in the daytime and eat in the night itself. After 1 or 2 days, once it becomes more fermented, we never use that dosa butter for making dosa. More they ferment, more harmful for the body. Thank you.
Can you wait for 2 minutes? You had a big problem in Uti. You forgot. Why don't you please share that?
No, I had a toothache in Hooty. Then I took a lot of medicine, nothing happened. Then after that we came and consulted uncle. He said nothing, too much of cold is there. Within 3-4 days, it got solved. Initially, swelling was this much.
Actually, I did not tell him. Now I am telling. On that day, he was having a paralysis. His wife knows. I told wife, there total paralysis on account of cold, not because of tooth. And honestly, we were not able to recognize him on that day. My friends are close by. Seeing his wife, ये बालाजी है क्या? Seeing his wife, ये बालाजी रहेगा. इतना totally, maybe about 10 days, 20 days. Got maybe 15 days got cured. Subsided. Swelling, can you imagine? Most of the paralysis are on account of cold. Cold. That is what this cannot accept. This is one minus point we have to understand. और तो कोई point नहीं ना? And that the diagnosis for his son, seeing him, I said, कोई fever down किया. Looking at the child, I did not go to the report. I just said, have you reduced the fever from 104 high fever to down? Any medication? The effect is high. On that day. What happens? I only remember the sequence.
Mr. Nimulus in hospital to bring down the fever. That only has affected his eyes. But the diagnosis comes low. Yes.
Thank you very much once again. As a mark of our fond love and as a token of our remembrance, I request Shri Kuppan to Uncle Ji.
Normally, I don't accept any moment because it may amount to indirect, making me happy, and I may become proud. So, if you want, you can keep it anywhere. Huh? And normally, I don't, but since yes. So I got now greedy. Now I'm going to keep it.
I cannot get it.
This is really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.